Hello everyone! Every woman wants to be beautiful and irresistible, not only for themselves but also for their man. That's why they're leading an everyday battle against Mother Nature in order to have a glowing skin and the perfect body shape. Nowadays, the fashion and the beauty methods can seem cruel and painful sometimes, but it's nothing compared to the sufferings that the poor girls were enduring in the old times. So today I'm here to present you my top 5 of the most cruel beauty traditions in the history. Let's go! The corset is one of the oldest and the most known fashion attributes in history. A lot of women are still using it today, but its modern version has nothing in common with its ancestor, which was more a torture tool. At the end of the 15th century, the fashion was cruel as always. To be considered as beautiful and attractive, a woman had to be literally like a hourglass. Even if today it's still actual, in the old days it was really an extreme obsession. The thinner the waist was, the sexier and wealthier girls seemed. Of course, these kind of goals were naturally impossible to reach. The girls were tightening their corsets so much that often their organs were damaged for the rest of their short lives. The blood circulation was so slow that faintings and the ill-healthy cases were almost normal at the time. Formerly, the ideal waistline for a woman was 14 centimeters, but Catherine de' Medici made the norm even more inhuman, 13.3 centimeters. The materials used to make the corsets were changing according to the eras and the standards of the silhouettes. It could be the whalebone, or the wood, the leather, and even the metal, according to the oldest versions. These constructions were not only uncomfortable, but were also very heavy. The corsets were preventing the passage of the air to the body, causing a disgusting skin irritations, leading sometimes to the amputations of the body parts. Fortunately, the corsets were abandoned when the feminine part of this world became interested in some new kind of sports, like the first bike rides, toward the end of the 19th century. Moreover, the first brassiere appeared at the same time. It was definitely an equivalent of our diet pills. Finally, a little more alive. The tapeworms are parasites that are settling in the human body, consuming some of the food that he or she eats in order to grow in the digestive tract. In other words, the more you eat, the more the worm grows. Of course, when this kind of small monster lives in you, it is literally impossible to gain weight. Better still, the more the worm grows, the more the food it consumes. The women were voluntarily swallowing the eggs of these parasites inside a pill in order to keep their hourglass silhouettes. They wore it for months, even years, without feeling any discomfort. When the worm was becoming too tall for the human body, sometimes 13 meters, it often caused a strong abdominal pain, the transit disorders, and anorexia, and even the brain tumors. Of course, this parasite could be extracted from the body, but all of these procedures had to be done in a conscious state of the patient. Anyway, not every girl wanted to extract this monster from her body. Some of them was living with this, knowing that the tapeworm was killing them. Towards the 19th century, a new fashion dictated to young women to eat arsenic seeds in order to have a very effective and visible results on the body and on the skin. Actually, at the first time, the results were really visible. The skin was glowing and the feminine silhouette became more appetizing. That's why a lot of women were rushing to the pharmacies in order to buy these miracle pills. But even at that period, the arsenic was known as a very dangerous poison. Its use was heavily regulated. Every girl knew that once she took this pill for the first time, she couldn't stop taking it. Otherwise, the death was going to be very painful and really slow. But in all cases, the girls were dying because of arsenic sooner or later. The body was dealing with this poison for a while, and actually the external results were remarkable. But the product was strongly affecting the thyroid, causing goiters, but also a lot of very painful organ diseases, leading directly to the death. Clearly, the expression "suffered to be beautiful" comes probably from this period. At the beginning of the 20th century, the radium was considered as the cure for all the diseases in the world. Whether it was the universe of the medicine, the gastronomy, the industry, it was added everywhere. It was present in the water, in the dairy products, and even in the toothpaste. But very quickly, even the biggest followers of this practice seized the full extent of the damage. In the 1914s, a French brand Thoradia had made notoriety among ladies who wished to be beautiful forever. The brand offered a wide range of products, creams, powders, lipsticks, all made of radium. These cosmetics were claimed capable to do a miracle, to smooth the deepest wrinkles, to give a beautiful silhouette, and to slow down the aging of the skin. But the best gift that the radium was able to offer to this woman was a magnificent paralysis or a beautiful disfiguration of the body, making girls look more like zombies. Even in the Middle Ages, having a white and a zero-defect skin was the edge of the feminine beauty. But towards the 17th century, it became an obsession. The whiter was the skin, the prettier was the girl. The white color was considered as the symbol of purity and innocence, but also of aristocracy, country of peasants who worked in the fields and were therefore very tamed. Unfortunately, for this period, it was very difficult to keep the skin healthy. Epidermal diseases were recurrent for the era, where the people were only dreaming about the hygiene. Even after recovery, the poor victims of these diseases saw their faces disfigured by the scars. The lead foundation was considered as a miracle solution. It was perfectly able to cover all the rednesses, the scars, and other disgracements, making the skin very clear and perfectly smooth. The flip side of the coin was the lead excess in the blood, which was usually causing a serious illnesses like brain tumors and neurological diseases and the organ palsy. That's it. Hope you like it, and if so, don't hesitate to put some like on and to subscribe to my channel in order to discover some new thing every month. Kisses!